Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of Cinema Kane's Cinema Reviews. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Here's the thing. I love Marvel all the way through Phase 4. Actually, I think we're in Phase 4. So, Marvel all the way through Phase 3? Yeah, I think that's right. I can't keep track of the phases anymore, quite honestly. I just know that everything they've released pretty much since Black Widow has not been nearly as strong as everything pre that, except for Spider-Man and, in my opinion, this. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness brings back veteran comic book director Sam Raimi. However, I want to paint you a picture because this was my introduction to Sam Raimi. I was taking a genre studies class in college in 2004, and the assignment for the class was to watch a film in the horror genre that we had never seen before. Now, I'm a huge horror fan. I know at this point on the channel you can't necessarily tell that, but I'm a huge horror fan. For years, I had avoided Evil Dead. Not because I thought it was going to be a bad movie, just because, for whatever reason that, now, in my opinion, now I consider it iconic cover art. At the time, not so much, with the woman reaching her hand out from the grave and it, I don't know. For whatever reason, it just didn't really ever grab my attention. Well, cut to me in college, taking this class, and going to the video store, and kind of being in a hurry and just saying, well, I've never seen it, and I grab it off the shelf. I went home that night, and to my surprise, not only was it a legitimately good movie, but it was so creative, considering the lack of budget it appeared to have. When you know the backstory of Evil Dead, about how it was made by 3 friends on a shoestring budget, you go, and one day one of those guys is going to go on to direct the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy. And now he's back. Sam Raimi is back directing, and the style of this film could not be more Sam Raimi. It feels like Evil Dead. It feels like Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 2. It feels like his early horror roots are coming through in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. And that's part of why I love it so good. It's because we've got a PG-13 movie that at times you go, how did they get away with that in a PG-13 movie? And that's part of what I love about it, because it's like, oh, that's a little risque there, but great. Let's push the envelope just a little bit. Let's explore some territory that's never been explored in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, I love the Marvel movies. I really, really do. That said, first Doctor Strange, while I really did enjoy it, didn't capture, a lot of people said it was going to be like really dark and like a horror movie. But you know what? I didn't really feel like it was all that dark or like a horror movie. This one, on the other hand, the scene with the Illuminati alone was like, oh, that's the stuff of nightmares. The reason I think Sam Raimi was probably the perfect choice to come back into the Marvel fold, into the brand, and direct this particular movie is because he's not afraid to explore the darker aspects of those characters. I mean, if you don't believe me, just look at Spider-Man 3. Okay, fine. That was probably a bad joke, but still. reason I really enjoyed Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, gosh, that title, is because it also took a character like Wanda Maximoff, who we've seen her darker side in a show like WandaVision, and it really explored her darker side. Like, to the point that you go, okay, that character's not sunshine and lollipops. So yeah, I dug Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. It was a great summer blockbuster. I really enjoyed my time at the movies with it. And, you know, what's a movie's job if not to at least entertain you while you're there? And this movie did that for me. So, this has been your Cinema Kane Cinema Review. And I've been your host, and I'll see you guys at the video store.